Arguably one of the greatest footballers to have come to India. Check his record and you will know. 103 goals in Australia. And most recently he's become a heartthrob with Mohun Bagan fans having scored in the derby. Today we are celebrating 11 years of Quest Mall, and that's why, speaking to Jamie Maclaren, absolute pleasure. Firstly, this is one of my favorite places in Kolkata. Which are the brands that you might like here?
Probably our most favourite and most visited is Chili's restaurant. It's our sort of go-to after a game. We've had some good wins, so we've come here and enjoy. And sometimes we shop around and walk around and get some gift for our kids and whatnot. But yeah, it's a great place to come. Like I said, we come here 2 or 3 times a week, and we really enjoy this sort of time away from football.
Excellent. And inevitably the question that I will come to, you said after some wins, one of the most memorable wins will have to be the derby, and the goal that you scored in the derby. And for all of us, I mean, every Mohun Bagan fan will say that is special. Your thoughts on that particular goal and scoring in the derby?
Yeah, well, look, I missed all of pre-season through quite a serious injury that caused me a lot of pain, and I didn't think I was going to play, the first maybe 10 games. So to know that I was playing in these big fixtures, and you could see the fans around the streets all talking about the derby on the 19th, the derby. And obviously I was getting to a point where I was fit enough to play, and the week before I'd scored against Mohammedan with my head, which is something that has caused me problems. And yeah, look, it's a fixture that's the biggest in India, one of the biggest in Asia. I've watched it previously before I'd signed for this football club, and it was just an amazing feeling to be a part of a derby game, but to get us off the start with a nice goal, and yeah, many more derbies to come. And you can't beat playing in front of 60,000.
Why Mohun Bagan? I mean, distinguished career, Indian football, why Mohun Bagan Supergiant?
Well, their history speaks for itself, but also I know a few players that have played here in the past, not only now, but in previous years, and they're the most successful. And I think something that I did in Australia was win trophies, and I want to be a part of a team that's always consistently striving for greatness, and that's why I've come here. It's a huge club, huge organisation. The city live and breathe football, and there's no better feeling than walking out into a stadium that, our home games, whether we're playing a big derby or we're playing a smaller game or whatever, in our minds, it's always about winning and having a high standard, and the fans have a high expectation, and that's something that comes with getting 30,000 plus nearly at every single game is important, and that's what I want to do and want to play in.
2 questions. One, when someone of your caliber or ilk comes to India, our local footballers, by being with you all, what happens with the IPL, with international cricketers and our young cricketers, our young footballers will improve a lot. Is that something that you also think will be one of your kind of legacies that you leave behind? Progressive improvement of local talent? Jamie Maclaren legacy for Mohun Bagan Supergiant?
Look, I hope so, but also there's also some young players in this squad that, from day one have been asking me questions. For example, young Suhail, after the first month, was sort of asking me, because I wasn't training, but I saw the way he was moving in sort of some drills, and I said, too many times you're not going towards the front post, you're a striker, and he started to ask me more questions, and when you have players that want to learn off you, but I'm also learning off the quality. I've come here and I've seen the level. I've seen guys that play in the national team, they've got 50 odd caps plus for their country. It's special, and there's no better feeling than knowing that you can improve, but also you can help others improve.
A word on the fans? Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I haven't played in an atmosphere since I played at the World Cup against Argentina. Just so loud from minute 1 to minute 90. Just a fantastic atmosphere, and it's like I said, it's a big reason why I came here, is because there's always an expectation to win trophies, to perform, to entertain, but also the way they show love for football. I haven't seen too many countries like that. I had a chat with Jimmy not too long ago, and we kind of referenced the passion and the noise is similar to like a South American game, and like a River Plate or Boca Juniors, and the flares are going off when I scored the goal, and just goosebumps is what I'll say. The fans are giving me goosebumps, and I'm sure that's why a lot of players come here and are very proud to wear the jersey.
2 final questions. One, when someone of your caliber comes, there is a huge build-up, right? I mean, people expect 103 goals in Australia, so-and-so will score. Does that put pressure on you? How do you deal with pressure?
I don't see it as pressure. I saw it when I did my first interview. It was more of excitement. I wanted to experience a new culture, a new country, a fantastic league, And I kind of wanted to really impress. I've got the record of all-time goals in Australia with 154, and I kind of came here with the mentality of, yes, I want to score goals, and in this team goals will come, but I ultimately want to come here and win trophies and just add to this team. This team's already great, and I wanted to just add to that.
Excellent.
And that's sort of the mentality I've come with. You do win those individual accolades if your team is performing, and that's what the team always comes first, and that's why I think that a big reason why I joined Mohun Bagan is because they focus on team performance that leads into trophies.
How is Jamie Maclaren backstage? What do you do? I mean, music, food, cooking. Have you tried Kolkata Mishti? Is it too sweet for you? How is Jamie Maclaren backstage?
Yeah, good question. I like a bit of sport. I follow cricket very well, Australian sport, golf. They're the sort of sports that are outside of football. But, I've been enjoying a lot of Indian food. I've grown up with it. My parents do love it as well. And, at the moment, bhindi masala is the number one favourite for me, and going on the vegetarian side. But, yeah, look, it's an amazing culture. People are so friendly, and behind closed doors, I like to be a little bit reserved, and I've got a wife and a little baby that they'll be coming here in December, and I look forward to showing them this beautiful country.
I'll finish off with that. All I will say is December is the perfect time to get the kid and your wife here. We will be in Australia for the Border Gavaskar Trophy. Hopefully, we'll have a better time there. But all the very best. More goals, more legacy, more success. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.